People, so I wanted to get on here real quick and talk about this constant thing that I always come back to, and that's why, and what I say that is a pervasive like notion that always happened in this society, and that is I call it the immorality of morality. Oftentimes today, what you see in so many various fields is that everybody's going through things. Black, white, orange, gray, metallic, blue, women, this, any type of demographic. Most demographics today, they're going through some type of pain, hurt, and trauma. Okay, and it's oftentimes caused by a group up over here that it seems like as a collective we all deem to be negative. Like for example, you can talk about the white patriarchy that was here in the past. And so, most people are kind of like on this side. Hell, even white people are up on this side. But, nowadays, what happens is a lot of times is that, a lot of the movements and the things that are coming into fruition nowadays, it's based off of this issue of immorality that was done in the past to these different demographics. Okay. It's always about this immorality. The blacks were treated wrong. The women were treated wrong. These people were treated wrong. These people were treated wrong. Whatever, whatever. But, you always see this consistent theme. And as a result, you have all these societal programs, all these new notions. We now have this PC type of culture that's going on. Now you can't talk about nothing without getting a damn flag or alert. They have made it to the point where you can't even say words like sexually assaulted or rape or whatever the case may be in situations because it's going to trigger people too much. Okay, and now they're acting and the powers that be, they're pretending that they give a damn about people's emotions, and they're saying that we don't want to hurt people's emotions nowadays. We want to be moral about how we move and we groove in this kind of society and stuff like that. So we're gonna cancel a lot of things that hurt people's feelings. We're going to hide language. We're going to use different type of language. We don't want to say sexually assaulted or rape anymore. We don't want to say black or this person's transgendered or whatever the case may be. We don't want to use these words anymore because they're offensive to the people that use them. And you can't go out there and offend people because people will be triggered when you say these type of things. You know why they do all this stuff? They're doing it because they're saying that we're doing this on the basis of morality because we have finally seen, we've been enlightened as a society. We have finally seen our ways and we're trying to now navigate in the right course of direction, and we're going to operate it from morality and love. A bunch of baby back BS that these people always try to come at you with. Okay, and they talking about every action that they do is because of morality. They're doing it because they want to do the right thing. They want to do the right thing. But you got to understand with this issue of morality, the reason why I say it's the immorality of morality. People will use immoral acts as a way to justify the new morality that they're bringing in. What am I saying? Like this is example of like even like with black and white people. Black people are able to get up on TV all damn day and talk about white people. Say white people are crackers. This, and this. They'll say whatever they want to say about a white man nowadays. And the white man better sit down and just take it. Okay, he better not say a goddamn thing. He better not say black. This. If he even mentions black, his ass is gone. Okay, hanging around that damn noose. He said it's gonna be a noose around his damn neck and a new lynch mob of 2024 is going to be a noose around his goddamn neck, and then he's going to be hung from the damn morality tree up over there because his ass is immoral. Okay, just for saying the word black. How dare you, white man? But in general, they got all a black person can easily get up there and say anything about black. A black person can easily get up there and discriminate. If a black person get up on stage and say, man, I want my kids to be black. I don't want no white people in my damn family and my lineage or anything like that. Black people are freely able to say that, but when the tables is turned and the reverse happens, and when a white man gets up there and say, "Oh man, I don't want no black people in my family lineage, and I want my grandkids," now people got a goddamn problem. Now everybody's upset. Now this is a wrong thing. But how is it? The black person just said it, and y'all talking about y'all want equality and stuff like that. Why is it that we're giving free carrots to the people up over here to do what the hell they want, but up over here we cannot give them the same type of opportunities? But we're claiming it's because of we're moving into the stage of equality. Everybody wants equality, right? So why is it that one person is held to a certain standard, but the other person isn't? Why is the white people held to one standard, but the black people aren't? Why is that exactly? Well, they'll come up to you and say, well, it's because of the immoral acts that these white people have done in the past. And so just because a black person is up there, it's moral and it's good because they get to express themselves now, okay? They definitely because they want to keep their family black. Okay, they want to keep their family white. Why is that wrong, huh? Why is that wrong? Why is it okay for a black person to say that these white people are ignorant, but black people be ignorant of every goddamn body else too? Oftentimes what you see is it's not necessarily white people might be ignorant of black culture and whatever the hell goes on in the black community and things of that nature, but that's because, yes, they might be sitting in the a seat of power and privilege, yes, but in the same vein, black people sit in the power of privilege and everything like that. How many black people knows about goddamn Japanese culture? How many black people know about Chinese culture culture. How many black people you know about the South African culture? I guarantee not a lot. How many presidents do you know in all these other damn countries? The average black person, you walk up to them and ask them like, oh, do you know this? The president, the prime minister over here, or this or this or this. What are the politics? What's going on over there? Like, what's the media? What's the entertainment, the business like over here? I can guarantee you, a good majority of these damn black people cannot answer that question. Okay, they're very ignorant to what the hell goes on in other countries. You know why they're so damn ignorant? Is because they don't have to know what the hell is going on in other countries. But the funny fact of the matter is that the people in these other countries, these third world developed countries, or whatever the case may be, they need to know about you. Or black people in America, they definitely need to know that. You cannot walk around. They know who the president is up over here. They know about the stars, the reality TV shows and everything. And you might like, okay, well, America just lit. No, America's in a seat of power and privilege. In this very same vein that a black person is claiming that a white man might be ignorant in this country about what the black people go through, black people are ignorant about what the hell other people go through in their country. And people might not necessarily see this. It's not necessarily a trait of white people versus black people. It's not a trait that these white people are just inherently evil and bastards and stuff like that. If they're sitting in a position of power and privilege, yes, they don't have to know what the hell you're going through. In the very same vein, you live in America, a first world country. You don't have to know what the hell is going on in other people. So it's a human nature aspect. In the same vein that the white people do it, black people do the exact same thing too. Okay, so it's not about no damn morality or anything like that. But they will use immoral acts always and ever to justify, or they'll use immorality as a way to justify morality. It's the hypocrisy of morality that they use today. I always say they use morality like a weapon. It's a sword. Okay, why? What am I saying with that? You got to understand how this society work and how the pimp game work, okay? America is a pimp. I don't know who really is running this country, but I'm telling you, they smooth as a whistle and they a pimp, okay? Straight up pimp. Because what they do to a lot of people in the society is they pimp your damn pain. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Let me say it again. They pimp your damn pain. What are you talking about, black man? Well, let me enlighten you, my Anglo-Saxon friend. What I mean when I'm talking about when they pimp your damn pain, these people that are in a position of a power and authority and everything like that, whoever the hell is really puppeting this bad boy and they're really making all the moves the way that they're doing, they know the type of pain that you as an individual is going through. You could be black, white, orange, gray, metallic blue. They will manufacture certain of the pains, a lot of the history of what we have gone through. They will hide a lot of history and they will tell all these false narratives about what happens in the past. Now, white and black people, they have this type of anger towards each other. Now we got women and men because of the lies that they tell you. In colleges, when you go to college, they indoctrinate you. They don't teach you, they indoctrinate you. Okay? You need to have a certain type of mentality. It's not necessarily real reality. It's what these people, they're indoctrinating people all day. That's what they're doing, okay? They're telling them a revised history and how people should be thinking when they go out there in that damn world, okay? That's what a lot of times what college and school is. They're programming you to think in a certain type of way, so you cannot think in any other type of way. But when they do that, they give you false narratives or they leave out a lot of history, okay? Especially like with black people and black culture in this country and in general, they always give you the story of slavery. They never tell you anything like that outside of that. They never tell you what the hell happened after slavery. They never really tell you about a lot of the true people that was up in this country and they were fighting for. They give you a select few of people every doggone time about who you should look up to. And I always asking black people, look, if you think that white people are so racist and white people are really trying to suppress you and oppress you in all these different type of ways, why in the living Sam blazes will you sit there and accept the people that they're puppeting and putting forward? If a white person was truly in a position of authority and they really do not want black people or whatever to rise up above a certain type of level, you think they're going to sit there and give them somebody positive to look up to? Absolutely not. What they're going to do is they're going to give somebody that was either a puppet or somebody very negative to look up to if this country is truly about this white supremacy and stuff. But yet we tend to forget that. We tend to forget that. And then we take on whoever the hell that they're puppeting and pushing forward. When, I always give the example of Martin Luther King, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but he's a prime example because he's kryptonite to a lot of black people. Black people can always be Superman until Martin Luther King comes into the doggone situation, and then that is their damn kryptonite. Because in every situation when a black person is making some type of point, now any other demographic, whether the person is a different sexual orientation, whether different gender, race, or whatever, where this vice grip that they typically have on black people is like, okay, well, what Martin Luther King do? Well, Martin Luther King said this, and Martin Luther King said that, and then black people, they're not gonna go against Martin Luther King, absolutely not. You see how they pimping the damn game. But what these people do, the people that's truly in that's in the society, the way that they pimp your damn pain, and they got the pimp game going on so doggone smooth, is because they know what you're going through. And you know how they know what you're going through? Because they did it to you. They know what you're going through is because they've already made it out so that you go through the things that you go through. What am I saying? You as a black person in the inner city or over here or whatever, you thinking that your life is random. You thinking that you know what the activity of a lot of black people, how they move, how they think, and how they do everything. You think that stuff is random? You think that that's just like, oh, that's just the it's just a random occurrences because of how black people have been subjected and oppressed and all. No, it's just this fight back, and I'm not saying it's not elements there. Like there's like a lot of like music and creative ability and stuff like that that comes from the black people, like that cannot be predicted. But in the same damn vein, a lot of stuff is very easily predicted. That's why 99% of the people typically, when you grow up, when you're born in this country and you grow up, or hell, most any places on earth as a human, when you're growing up, you're going to follow the culture and the ways of the people that's around you. 99% of the time, actually, let me say this, a good 70% of the time, the kids are going to turn out just how the parents and the communities were. That's why they say it's a product of your environment. That's why I say you're another statistic. Is because what they're truly getting at is that you're acting just like everybody else in this environment. Your life is going the same way as everybody else in this environment. Now, why do they have these sayings like, oh, you're a product of your environment, or you're just another statistic? Because again, these people, they knew who you were 70 years before your granddaddy said, damn, look at your grandmama and she had a fat ass. Guarantee 70 years before your granddaddy even looked away at your grandmama. Guarantee you, they knew exactly what the hell who you would be right now in 2024. Guarantee you, that's exactly what it is. And you know how it is because this is how they set up programs. They set up different vices and they take away certain programs. Like, for example, they take away a lot of the programming that is there to uplift, like a lot of like true heartfelt, like uplifting or programs that are there to actually help a lot of black people that was there at least in the past. They take that stuff out. Not only that, especially like in the black community, you see that the ongoing trend that they have nowadays is that they typically only focus on the black girls. They're always focusing on the black girls. They're always trying to build up the black girls in every way, shape, or form and possible. But they always leave out the damn black boys, okay? And they always feel in the women's head, especially like black women, this perpetual notion that the black men are useful, they're this, they're lazy, they're bums, they dumb, they stank, they this, they that, all these negative things about it. And so why is that so important? Is because a lot of times they will give the black women a lot more opportunities, or they will treat the black women much more differently than they treat the black men. And this is extremely important. You know why? It's because now it gets black women, especially to a point where they don't recognize that what is happening, and they don't understand that they're getting these carrots in certain type of ways. It's not to be disrespectful towards black women. It doesn't mean that black women aren't out there working their ass off to get what they need. What I am saying is that the society is going to favor them much more heavily than they ever will with a black man. You know why? It's because if the black woman has all the money, this, and this, she's not going to respect that damn man. A part of a woman's nature is that she wants to be with a man in some way, shape, or form that is, she feels is superior to her in a lot of ways, that can teach her something, that can guide her, that listen to her. I mean, in a whole bunch of different ways, that has more money and resources. Okay. Even if a black woman has $150,000 and the man that she's with has 149, she's gonna look down on that damn man because she makes $1,000 more than this dude. Like, what you doing? Get your game up. And she will want to be with a nigga that or a person that makes way more than that. And so as a result, because of this situation where it's a power dynamic or power balance, and then they took away all the damn jobs as much as they possibly can, or they don't necessarily hire a lot of black men. And I'm not saying that a lot of black men do not get up out there and need to go do what they need to do, but they're definitely ensuring that they asses don't get a lot of good jobs, okay? So that they stay in certain neighborhoods, they stay in certain type of areas. They're more willing to get the job to the black woman than they ever will with that damn black man. You know why? It's because it's not to be disrespectful, but it's easier. It's easier to get at that black woman and get at especially at the kids now, because she controls the damn kids for the most part. And now they can control the whole damn black community. They can get at her in different ways through government programs. It's so many different ways that they can get at her. And if she has a notion and a belief that she's better than that damn black man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now she's easy picking. She's open season. She doesn't even necessarily see it because women can typically get emotionally manipulated because women, they will think what they have, strong emotions and stuff like that. And they typically will go with whatever their emotions saying. And if that's the case, if a person, a smooth, swaggling son of a bitch that comes into their life and they talk real smooth and talk real greasy and they put that pimp game down, and they're very charismatic, a lot of people, they'll fall for it, especially if that person's sitting on a person's emotion, they'll fall for it. And women, they'll fall for it in certain ways. And it's not to be disrespectful to a black woman and not to say that they're in negative in any way, shape, or form. It's just the nature of people, okay? And so these people know that. That's why they have always stripped away the power from the man, meaning they took away the finances and stuff like that, and then they relegated him to like this bum, this lazy. Then they pump in all the drugs. Now they go out there. The only job you can get is the drug dealer on the street. And I'm not saying that black people do not have, or the black boys and stuff like that, they don't have the opportunities to go out there and get what they need to do. It's not to say that they should not take personal accountability and they should be out there in them damn fields and everything like that, that they should be giving back. It's not to say that white men or white people should be coming over here and trying to help. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that is his damn occupation. That's his intended occupation. And if he doesn't have any strong male role models, or he doesn't have any role models or anything of that nature that's actually going to give some positive feedback, he's going to end up just like how everybody else is, either in the prison system or either way, in the jail or dead or whatever. But all that stuff in general, the pain or all this trauma and all this stuff that the black people community goes through, it funds the economy. The drugs fund the economy. The court systems, they fund the economy. The federal prisons, they form the economy. All the money that these people making up off the drugs, the cars, the clothes, the this. Come on, man, money moving like a mud. Drugs is, come on, man. You can not only can you sell drugs, but you can also keep these people oppressed in all that way. Come on, man, this is an easy lick. It's the pimp game going on right now, okay? Pimp game. But all in all, you go to the situation, you go back and forth. But again, you come down to this notion and understanding that, like again, they are just out here pimping people. They pimping people and they pimping people's pain. They know what the hell women go through is because they put this stuff to women. They know how the fuck the women are going to behave because they're doing it to the women. Okay, they're setting up ways and conventions, social conventions that is going to occur naturally. And so as a result, they understand how the hell women are going to be acting out here in this community. Okay, they understand that stuff. And so as a result, what they can now do on the back end is come back in after they have already instituted all these programs, all these laws, all these ways of doing things in order for them to benefit, and then this community up over here to suffer. They understand the pain that you're going through, so now they can come in anytime that they want to and spark that trigger, that trauma that you've been through, because they put you through that damn trauma. But they can always trigger it, and if you're emotional and you're not thinking, hey, they can always get you. That's why the N word hurts so much, and this is why the N word, and this is why they were showing when Black Lives Matter was starting to become popular. This is why they show all those images of the black dudes getting killed on the streets. You think they did that stuff on accident? That like it was just the news or that day that was really just what was happening, and it's not happening any other time? Man, get the heck up out of here. They do that stuff because they know doggone well it's going to move people. They know the emotional response is going to occur. Black men have been getting shot down in this damn country since the beginning of this damn country. That stuff is nothing new. It is nothing new at all, and they've been getting shot unarmed since the beginning. But if you notice it, they keep on picking up the issue of black people over and over again, decade after decade. They pick it up, drop it down, pick it up, drop it down, pick it up, drop it down. Now, why are they doing that? Because they understand with the pain that the black people that be going through is going to galvanize the movement. Not only that, white people will even see the pain that these black people be going through. Look how these black people getting shot down in the street, and they will also join in on the cause. Now, as a result, they will all come together as this conglomerate, and now they will start to issue out these decrees about morality. They stir up the trouble. They stir up the drama. They are the ones that are truly causing all the doggone chaos. Now, as a result that they created the chaos, they can come in with a different type of reforms. And it's important for them to create the chaos. You know why? It's because if they don't create chaos, 9 times out of 10, when people are in a state of peace and traditions are work and things are placid and everything like that, and everything is running smoothly, who in the living Sam Blazes wants to change? How many people wants to change? Not that doggone many. So if I'm a doggone person in a position, I'm an elite in a position of authority, and I want your life to change in some way that benefits me, that people move in a way that benefits me, i.e. if they're out there, they have no traditions, they have no culture, they have no family structure, they have no sense of identity, they don't know who the hell that they are. If that's all there, then I know that I can come in and I can swoop in and I can always give them an image of what they should always try to be in life, who they should be in life, what they should, but it's all on me. you need to be wearing these clothes, you need to be living in this house, you need to do this and this and this. If you don't, you ain't validated. Okay. And and you also got to encourage, or you got to instill that the people themselves cannot validate they themselves. So you have the power as an elite, as a person of authority, to always influence people in their validation. You teach them not to validate themselves. You teach them that they need you to validate them. You understand what I'm saying? But with all that being said, this is the cycle, especially like in the black community, is kind of like where I'm at. But like this is the dang on cycle that is at play. And these people, they create the chaos. They know that when the society is in a state of peace, nobody wants to change. Nobody wants to change reforms. Nobody wants to do all that. They don't see the need of the necessity to do certain things. So what does the elite have to do? They have to shake some things up. Okay, now they have to put the images of black men getting killed down. Mind you, they were already getting killed. Nobody gave a damn before, but now it's necessary. They're going to use it now because it's going to galvanize this conglomerate of emotionality from both black, white, Asian, this, because they seeing somebody unjustly getting killed. Race ain't got a goddamn thing to do with it. So people in mass and droves will come up over there and support a cause to end the killing of black people, or this and this. But here's the caveat, and here's where the pimp game comes in, because they understand your pain. They understand what the pain of a lot of these people are and what they're going through and the type of injustice that they feel, because they understand it, because they set it up where those that trauma is already there. It's already there. So all they got to do is trigger it. Okay, all they got to do, it's like a whip. You just got to activate it. Okay, it's like a hidden switch in people. You just got to activate it. And how do you activate it? You got to get people into some type of emotionality. How do you do that? You reiterate that trauma. You reiterate what has happened, at least what the black people have believed what happened in slavery all the way back then, or what you reiterate, because you already placed the foundation and the framework from all the school books, all the history that they put you on, and they taught you, that they indoctrinated you with. Now the trauma is already there inside, whether or not you know it. So now all you have to do is trigger it. Okay, and when you trigger it, people, they gonna get emotional. They can't think straight. They're gonna be moving here, there, and left. They have no foundation, because they have already convinced people that they need you, the big man, the elites, for validation. Okay, you give out the validation. They don't validate themselves. So as a result, you maintain so much power and control of all of this. Okay, through emotionality, because people now they're not thinking straight. And now that the country's in a state of chaos, look at all these black people that's getting killed. Mind you, again, their asses was already getting shot down in the damn street. Okay, that is nothing new. Okay, but now that it's convenient, and now that they want to bring in new reforms, now they're going to bring back the black issues. Then now they're going to bring that back to the forefront. Okay. And now, as a result, now they can bring in other school reforms. I always say the Black Lives Matter was just a Trojan horse for all these other societal doggone programs that they truly wanted to implement, so that they can have more control over the society as a whole. What am I talking about? You know, let me explain to you, black man. Like all these other like movements where they're talking about women, they're talking about this, they're talking about this. What in the hell? When you look at Black Lives Matter, especially when you look at all the doggone things that they're talking about that they're trying to achieve, a lot of these things have not a goddamn thing to do with why Black Lives Matter is so important for most people today. Most black people, or most people who believe in Black Lives Matter, are looking at it from the perspective that people who do unjustly kill, or like police officers who are just out there killing black people with impunity, and then like, you know, the black people are not even armed. That's wrong, and it's injustice. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably what a lot of black people, or a lot of people in general who support Black Lives Matter, that's what they think. But when you look at the goals of Black Lives Matter, it's talking about the improvement of black women. It's talking about women in general. Then it's talking about the improvement, or the integration of like everybody of sexual orientation, or they're trans or something like that. Their continual orientation into the American society, and the protection and things of that nature. And then they're talking about how they want to remove the nuclear family, which is the husband, the wife. The husband, wife, and then the kids. And that's the natural order that God set up everything up to be. It's the God, the husband, the women, and then the kids. This is the natural order. But then they want to break that up. That's the nuclear family. Let me ask you this question: what in the Sam blazes? What in the hell do a lot of these things have to do? What is the actual goals that they talking about with Black Lives Matter? What the hell does that got to do with Black Lives Matter? Black Lives Matter was started because black men were getting shot in the damn street. Their blood is running wild in the damn street. The blood is all over that damn movement. It's the face of the movement. It's the blood of these black men are getting killed down in this damn street. So what in the Sam blazes does black women have to do, or the improvement of black women and all that stuff? What does that have to do with Black Lives Matter? What the hell does it have to do with a person's sexual orientation, or if they're changing their gender, or whatever the case may be? What the hell does that have to do with Black Lives Matter? What the hell does the nuclear family have to do with this? Huh? What exactly? What these people killed because they were black women? Were these people killed, or women in general, were they killed because of their sexual orientation? Were they killed because of what if they believed in a nuclear family or they had a nuclear. Why exactly? They were never killed for those doggone reasons. So why the hell is these reasons here? And why are these goals in the Black Lives Matter movement? Like, why is that the number one? These people, these bastards ain't even talking about black men. They're not even putting black men in the damn conversation. They're talking about everybody. They talking about every other demographic other than who they supposed to be talking about. Who was the face of the damn company? Who is the damn poster child? Whose blood is running in the damn street? And that is black men. They ain't even got a goddamn clause in there for black men. But apparently this is Black Lives Matter. You see what I'm talking about? This is a Trojan horse and mechanism of what they truly wanted to bring in. Okay, I always liken this to you going to the store and get a bag of Doritos. You open up the bag of Doritos and you find out it's Lay's potato chips up in there. It's a potato chip. It's not no doggone tortilla chip or corn chip or whatever the case may be. They bamboozled you. They lied to you. It was a whole nother reason. It was a bait and switch tactic. You understand? It was a sleight of hand. It was the magician sneaky ass like a hand movements, everything like that. They were able to sneak this stuff in, and get a lot of people to go for it. You know how? It's because the basis of that pain. It's that pain. They were able to get in because of the pain. They were able to create chaos. It's because of the emotional trauma and pain that was caused by the very people that's trying to run in this bad boy now with their red cape and boots and trying to act like they're trying to save everybody. They were the ones that created the problem. Now they're coming in with the damn solution because the solutions is always going to benefit what they truly wanted instead. And now that they got what they want, they throw them goddamn black bodies right in back. They throw their asses right back out on the damn street. They don't give a fuck about them goddamn black bodies. Sit their asses right back out there and let their asses rot. That's exactly what their damn mentality is. And if they need them again, they're gonna run out there and go get one of them damn rotten ass dead bodies, sit them in the chair, put a video camera, and then make this bitch go all of this. It's another repetitive cycle. It's this energy that the black people got that is this type of pain that galvanizes and gets people moving. Even white people get moving, okay? Even, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all these other demographics, they get moving, okay? But at the end of the damn day, how many years has it been that always these civil rights movements, these other different type of movements, over and over and over again, it seems like we're getting worse. We're not getting better. We're getting worse, okay? We're worse than ever. Why is that? Why is that exactly? I'll tell you why it was. It's because these bastards was playing you a whole time. They was pimping us the whole damn time. They was pimping our pain. They was pimping the hurt. They pimping the trauma that they asses instituted. Even the trauma that that it's the trauma there that invalidation that you don't know who you are. And these people have filled that hole of who you are as an individual, as a person, with these lies, with this indoctrinated trauma, with this indoctrinated lies. And even if it's the truth, it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't mean that makes you less than, you know what I'm saying? Like, every race on this earth has been enslaved at some point in time, okay? White people have been enslaved, okay? All this, but why is this all so important? Is because now, when black people are making a vengeance, or white people, or people of different sexual orientation, or they changing their gender, or whatever the case may be, when they start to try to make some type of movement back or resistance back, now they use the patriarchy as the enemy. They are the damn enemy. It's not to say that they asses wasn't doing evil things, but all people have been doing evil things, okay? And it's not but it's not even necessarily that like it's wrong for these people to be making some type of stand or these social justice programs, but you really got to ask yourself. You really got to ask yourself, if this is the truth, is all this stuff is really the truth, man? Why is they allowing people nowadays to use their emotions and feelings and this misguided concept of morality to now dictate how things move? Why is that? Why is that? And it's a big question that people got to really, truly answer. If they truly want equality, if they truly want things in equal manner, why is it that some people are able to do things but other people aren't? Isn't it the same type of way what we saw way back then when they were talking about the segregation with black and whites? The white people were able to do something that the blacks were not. Nowadays, these oppressed people are able to do something that the perceived oppressors or past oppressors, they don't have the same type of abilities. Why is that? Why is that? I'll tell you why that is. It's because these people that really truly run this country, the white people, the white men, they never really owned the country. What they did was they ran the damn country. They were the managers. They was always they never truly were the damn bosses. They were always the managers. And you could see that they were the manager, because why in the hell, if they were not the managers of this company, why in the hell are they allowing themselves to get treated like how they are? Why in the hell do they have all these losses going against white men? A lot of times white men are at the doggone courthouses all the doggone time, losing all that damn money. Why is it that a lot of this stuff they're perceiving the white man in such negative ways? What leader or ruler that you have ever met in the world that they're going to denigrate and demean their damn people that's working for this side. There's how many people or generals or whatever the case may be. Would you see that the general is demeaning their own camp? Why would they do that? If a white man was running this company and running this country and all that stuff, why in the hell are they allowing the enemy, these other races and stuff like that, to attack their own? Why are they doing that? It's because they never owned the damn thing. They managed it the entire time. Now they changing the manager. It's just like at McDonald's. The manager has powers. The manager does have some type of clout, but the damn manager always got to bow down to the big CEO. That's exactly what it is. Your ass is just a manager at this branch. I'm the manager of all McDonald's. What is you talking about, okay? And McDonald's, please don't try to sue me because I ain't got no money. You know what I'm talking about. But all in all, with all that being said, again, why are they allowing this weapon of morality to be used against people? Why is it okay for certain people nowadays that they're claiming that they want equality? They claim they want tolerance. It's crazy how when people are talking about, oh man, you should be tolerable of other people's views, but they're intolerable for the people that don't have the same views as them. You understand what I'm saying? Like that, it switches then. Isn't that interesting? Some people will sit there and say, oh man, we should be tolerable about everybody's perceived thoughts, views, and everything like. But when I have perceived thoughts or views or standings or things like that that's going against contrary to what mainstream media said I need to listen to, or what everybody is around this liberal arts college is telling me that I need to, oh, I'm the enemy and I have no right to think like that. You see the damn dichotomy that they have there, and the more important thing and the more glaring thing is, why are the elites allowing it to happen? But they care about equality. Why are they allowing that to happen? Why are they allowing that to happen? Is because I can guarantee you they don't give a damn about who these people are and what problems that they have. They don't give a damn about your emotions. They want you to be emotional. They will use you because now in this army of morality, I call it the morality mob, but this morality mob that the damn elites have built based off of the pain these people are responding to the pain and the trauma that was already induced by the elites already. Now that the elites want a new program again, they go into the people and they flip that doggone switch. Okay, they flip the switch. For Black Lives Matter, it was these black dudes that was getting killed down the streets. Now they're ready to plaster all these images of these dudes getting killed down in the street. Now is flipping that damn switch for a lot of black people. Now black people, sometimes when you in that emotional state, your eyes go down like you blind when you in that emotional state. So now you're going to go for a lot of stuff. Now, anytime somebody is coming in proclaiming that they're trying to help, oh, yeah, come in, come help. And you already got solutions? Man, these people have been thinking. I like these type of people. Yeah, come in, let me see your and so we can implement all these doggone programs that you're talking about. When in actuality, these bastards are right there. They the goddamn devil. They're a cunning son of a gun. They coming in and acting like they're your friend. It was never your damn friend. These people from the very beginning, these goddamn bastards was the one that created the problems, and now they're trying to run around and act like they're trying to help you with the damn problems. But you notice every time you let these people in and help you with the damn problems, over decade by decade by decade by decade, these problems are getting worse. They're not getting better. Hell, we have 7 more. It's like that biblical statement that says something to the effect of, you leave a house, the damn demon leaves your house, and you clean it up and everything like that. That demon comes back with 7 other spirits or some crazy stuff like that. That's exactly how it is, where stuff is deteriorating over time. Why is that? Because these bastards was lying from the very beginning. These lying, maniacal, clever bastards was lying from the very beginning. They use that emotional stuff as a way to fight off people, because now the issue is morality. When the morality mob is going out there and when the damn elite is conducting any type of business, they've already created an army of these people who have been in pain. They have pimped these people who have been in pain. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but this is exactly what they do. They've pimped these people who've been in this pain, or they've been traumatized in some way, shape, or form. Now they can use these individuals to go out there and do their damn bidding. And if anybody says anything against the elites and how they're trying to do things nowadays, if anybody says anything, all they have to do is issue the damn morality mob, and the morality mob is going to go out there and get anybody that's talking ill against the damn programs that's coming in, ill against this, because it's like, now you as a person, it's the smartest plan. This is ingenious that the elites do. They use morality as the shield. I always call it, like, if you ever heard about those the Greek mythology, when Perseus, I think it was Perseus was a Greek god, and he had to cut off Medusa's head. If you know who Medusa is the lady that had snake hair, and anytime she looked at you, the person was petrified. They were turned into stone, like they did with Lot and Lot's wife. but they were petrified. They were turned into the stone. And so as a result, Perseus went to the god Athena, and Athena put that Medusa's head on Perseus' shield. And when Perseus went out there to battle, he would use the shield to petrify his enemies, turn them directly into stone. Okay, it was a weapon. It was a shield. He uses the doggone enemy's head in his he uses the head of his enemy, i.e. Medusa, and he's using it against his other enemies to block them. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how they do. Where the morality mob is Medusa, you know what I'm saying, and then the elites are Perseus, and they're using that. And if anybody come up against you, the morality mob will freeze their ass. They'll break their asses down. You understand what I'm saying? They'll petrify them bastards if anybody goes up against them. Because who the hell can vote? Who in the living hell can argue against morality? It's the smartest plan that these bastards have ever came up with. Who can argue against morality? Who can sit there and say, "Oh man, no, you can't do this and this and this"? If I say something about any other demographic, if I say anything about any of these other people, hell, if I'm a white man, I definitely bet you better not have no issue with nobody as a white man. Everybody will jump down your damn throat. You a racist, you a sexist, you a misogynist, you a this, you a that is, you a that is. Okay, and now people can easily shut you down, cancel you, remove you out the way because you're immoral, because you're talking about things that you shouldn't be talking about, and you're the oppressor, okay? So you shouldn't be saying anything that you're saying. It doesn't matter whether or not you're right, because you're a white person, or you're this person, or if you're a male, or whatever, because you're straight, or you're this, you have no right to speak on anything in life. What? This is the type of logic that these people will use. This is what the morality mob will use. So they'll stone you with that one, okay? They'll petrify a couple of people with that. Now, also, if you say something that a lot of people don't like, now all of a sudden it's triggering to everybody, and that's an emotional type of hurt that you're putting out on everybody. And you can't trigger people. You can't say certain type of things. So now they're going to petrify people by making them sure that they don't speak no more. They can no longer speak the truth because they're afraid of hurting the next person's feelings. Or they will speak, but they use such kiddie language. They have changed the language so much that that the true meaning, that the true act, the true depravity of the act is hidden all the way down in this jargon, to the point that you don't even know what it is no more. For example, sexual assault or rape. Somebody was sexually assaulted or raped. They trying to hide these words and saying that these words is bad, but it's the truth of what people have gone through. Oh, well, if somebody says rape, that's going to trigger people. It needs to trigger people because people need to work through whatever they've been through. Rape doesn't change because you change in the word. It doesn't matter. You can just use the different type of words, but they're going to have to just change that word in the future too. It doesn't change the fact that this person was sexually assaulted or raped in some way, shape, or form. And as a result, they got to go through what the hell that they've been through. Oftentimes, that's pain that they got to go through or whatever. And I'm not saying that stuff is easy. And I understand that a lot of people, they don't want to be triggered and go back. But this is what the society wants you to be. They want you to reject your past. They want you to run away from your past. And a lot of these words and stuff like that, I guarantee you, it's a way for you to run away and evade what the hell has happened to you in the past. That's why they use the words that they do. That's why they don't want you to use direct location, termination. That's why they don't want, nowadays, like, you can't say nothing on internet. You can't say nothing at all. If you say anything, it's considered to be hate. Okay, a petrified. They use, again, this the moral. The elites use that petrified. Because now you're being offensive. Now you're doing this. Now people are offended about what you said, and it's a two-way damn street. And it's the thing that people don't fucking sit down and actually think about. And this is why you gotta look at the damn elites. You gotta look at the damn morality mob, because they'll sit there and they can say anything that they want to say to you, but you better not say it back to them. They can have all these preferences, but you better not have no preferences for you. They can express themselves in all these ways, and they're adopting these different type of ideologies. But if you reject those ideologies and you don't accept those ways, and you want to go in this direction, now you're a sexist, you're a misogynist, you're a homophobic, you're a transsexist, you're a transphobic, or all these other type of phobias. You see how they use these words, just like how the rednecks used to call a black dude a nigga in the past. Now they call your ass a doggone racist. Now, that's how them damn rednecks or whoever the hell was in the past, they would call the Hispanic people some type of chink or wetback or something like that. Now they got the next word that they got is that you're a misogynist, you're a sexist, you're this. They use the same goddamn tactics that the goddamn people over here, but they're trying to condemn these people and act as though that they're so goddamn high and mighty and they're so enlightened, but they use the exact same damn type of tactics. These people use shaming words. These people use shaming words. These people try to demean and put you down. These people try to demean and put you down. Because you don't agree with them, you're ignorant, you're dumb, you just don't get it. You're just not in the club, or they dismiss you. You're crazy. You just don't know what you're talking about because you don't agree with them. You see how they play that game? It's a real smooth game, but they're operating from a place of morality. You see how it is? You can't fight against morality. You get up and you say something. If you're a white man and you say some real stuff about a black community, it don't matter whether or not this person's racist. If he's saying what he's saying, and hell, sometimes he might not have the best intentions for what he's saying, yes, but it doesn't mean that he's not telling the truth. And sometimes you need to hear the truth, even if your enemy is telling you the goddamn truth. But that boy can't say nothing but black people and all these other demographics. They can get up and talk about them white boys all the damn time, right? Is that what it is? But equality is here, right? Morality police, and I'm not advocating for them, but I am saying, why are they allowing it on one side but they're not allowing it on the other side? Why are the elites doing this? It's because these people in the morality mob are helping them bring in the reforms that they truly want to bring in into the society as a whole. They want to bring in these new ways of living as a whole, and they know that they cannot do that if they come out and directly say what they really want to do. If they come out and directly say how they trying to, so they use morality as its guide, as a shield, in order to bring in these new reforms. And now people, if they attack it, your sexist. Now you got all these labels that they put on top of you, because people even got it that if you don't want to be with a trans man or a trans woman, and you are a heterosexual person, oh, you're homophobic. You see, silly ass stuff, like they got to a point right now that they don't even know what the damn woman is. Okay, they over there arguing with it. But do you see the type of confusion that these people bring into this society, and they do that stuff on purpose? There's not an accident. All this stuff is not an accident. They're doing it on purpose. Okay, but the way that they're able to sneak it into the damn society is through the emotional trauma and the emotional bagging, especially like something like with the Black Lives Matter movement, the Trojan horse mechanism. The Trojan horse was the Black Lives Matter, but truly all these other programs and all these new ways of life was inside. Once they got inside, they ravished the damn community and stuff like that, and everything just seemed to go to hell. That's how they got it in there in the first place. It's through this trauma type of spine. They pimped your pain. They pimping pain. They pimping people's pain. They know what the hell women are going through, so they're gonna always advocate for women in certain type of ways. But you notice that they only give a damn about women in certain ways. Like, it's funny how certain things are off limit with women, but the other things are definitely on for women. Okay, isn't that crazy? Isn't that interesting? Isn't it funny for black people and all these other demographics? They care about your doggone feelings, but when it comes to that money, when it comes to business, when it comes to them doggone, when it comes to the real tangible things that you really need, or like they don't give a damn about your feelings at that point. When it comes to big business, how many people care about your goddamn your feelings? How many of them damn bankers give a damn about your damn feelings? Okay, how many people really truly give a damn about you or care about your feelings and stuff like that? When it really comes down to the real tangible things that are really gonna make some type of extreme impact in it, but they care about things. They care about your feelings when it comes to these more societal things. Why is that? Why is that? It's because they truly don't give a damn about your feelings. They're using people. They're pimping people's pain as a way to create this damn army. They're using the morality mob as a way to bring in their reforms, and anybody that fights against them, they're petrified. Meaning they're turned into damn stone, because the morality mob will get on that ass and cancel them. They'll remove them, and people don't even recognize they're taking away your free speech right before your eyes. Now that's another way that they petrify you. They take away your free speech. They take away the speech. And don't get me wrong. Yes, people should be talking about things in moderation, and they shouldn't be out here just talking to people. But naturally, when you're saying things and when you're speaking the truth, people will naturally get upset. But what they want to do is they're trying to pretend as though they care about these people who have gone through traumatic experiences and things of that nature. Instead of actually helping these people and trying to get the help that they need, they're going to actually placate, and they're going to play to them. They're going to tell them about, oh man, you can't say this because this is going to hurt somebody's feelings. It's going to hurt everybody's fucking feeling. In the same vein that the things that I say is going to hurt people's feelings, these people, when they say things, it hurts other people's feelings. Like, what? You want to live in this lifestyle, you want to do things the way, okay, that's what you want to do, but that's offensive to me. In the same vein that you're talking about, I cannot say what I want to say, and I don't agree with your lifestyle, I don't agree how you moving, that how it's offensive to you, it's offensive to me in the very same way. It's a two-way street. It's not just one way. But these people, why are the elites only allowing this one-way street? Why are they only allowing this one-way street? There's a problem here. These people are not dumb. They're not stupid. They understand human psychology. They understand how humans move. They understand a lot about humans. They understand it, again, because they understand you as an individual, even if you think that they don't, because they knew you 70 years before your granddaddy said that your grandmama had a fat ass. Guaranteed goddamn to you. They knew you all the way back then. So they know what it is. They know what it is. But the truth of the matter is they really don't give a damn about people's feelings. Again, when it comes to the real tangible things, when it comes down to money, when it comes down to business, when it comes down to a lot of stuff, they ask to get two rats' asses about your feelings. And I'm not talking about when they try to, bend over backwards. These large companies, they bend over backwards when somebody's offended or something like that. That's not necessarily what I'm talking about. What I am talking about is on this other end, because when big business and they don't give a fuck about, people will fire your ass with a goddamn quickness if they have to. People will let you go with the damn. They don't give a damn about your feelings. They don't give a damn if you can't cut it at work or whatever the case may be, or if it's an insurance claim and you didn't have this specific type of insurance, but you had insurance, they don't give a damn about your fit. And I understand that there needs to be propriety, and I understand that there needs to be some type of standard or whatever. But what I'm trying to say is, it's funny how they pick and choose when people's feelings and emotions matter. And it is because these people truly, they don't give a damn about your emotions and they want they want people who are in pain. They know the pain you go through because they induced the pain. They were the ones, and then they indoctrinated people since they've been kids about this type of pain. And now when they're going out there, they're creating these different type of reforms. They don't want people to come against them. They want to move as freely as possible. So these cunning bastards have figured out that morality is the best way to go. Act as though their acts are moral. Act as though they actually have the best interests of people. It's easier to catch people with honey than it is with vinegar, okay? You tell somebody something sweet and they're more likely to listen. Even if you got, it's a business model, is always make the customer happy in some way, shape, or form. It's better to have a damn slave. Don't let the slave think that they are a slave. Have the slave think that they're free, okay? They're in prison and everything like that, but the door is wide open, okay? They can get up and walk out and they don't know that they're prisoners. That's exactly what the hell these people are trying to implement and push around, and they're being effective at this goddamn day, okay? These are the morality police, the morality mob. The morality mob is going around. They're coming up with that damn shield. They got Medusa's face on it, petrifying anybody that speak out against them, okay? So now they can move clearly. Anybody who the hell can sit there and try to argue against morality? Who can argue against morality? Isn't that a clever plan that these people got going on? Isn't that the pimp gang that they got going on? They pimping people's pain. They acting like they people's friend, coming in with the doggone cape and red boots, acting as though they're trying to save you. But the truth of the matter is they're trying to put you deeper, deeper, deeper down in the damn pit. And people won't even gonna see this until the day that it's too damn late. Because the people that's got the morality mob, the ones that got the power, and they allowing people to have the power now, they allowing people the ability to say, oh, I'm triggered, so you cannot speak that. You got to understand these people are taking away your right because now anything that you say is considered to be hate speech. If I say that I don't want to date a trans person or a trans woman, I want to be with a woman that was biologically born, that's hate speech. How dare you say something like that? If I say as a heterosexual male that I don't want to be with another man, I don't get down like that, that's homophobic. You must be homophobic. Something's wrong with you. Because I don't believe in the ideologies of these new waves that these people are moving, and I speak out against it, and I don't think that that's the right way to go. Oh, you're sexist, you're misogynistic, you're this, you're that, you're this. All these damn words that they use against you. Again, they use this shaming type of tactic to say that you're immoral for the way that you think. They will run around talking about that everybody should be tolerable about their thinking, but they're intolerable to people that have views and opinions that are different from theirs, or they're saying something that they do not like. They're intolerable. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how that whole situation works? It's like with some of these people where, you have some of these doggone people that's out on the street and they out there protesting for something, whatever the case may be. Okay, let's just say it's domestic violence or something like that. Or they saying that like, oh, violence is never the answer. And then you will have a dude that's sitting there and he's talking, and you can look this up online, you find this all over the place, but he's sitting up there, he's talking, and he might be saying something that's different. And then now you have this party up over here that's saying about that they're against violence. They're gonna run up to the man, and it could be a full grown woman, it could be a woman. She can walk right up to that man and talking to that man, and they don't agree, and that man is saying stuff. He's not getting violent with her, he's not talking to her, and even in a demeaning or aggressive, sometimes he might be, but but that woman is definitely talking to her, and she's using all them damn shaming tactics, okay? And then it gets to a point when she gets so damn mad that some of the cases that woman will hit that man. She's saying she's against violence, but then she'll turn around and hit that man. He didn't hit her, he didn't put his hands on her, but she hit her hands on him because she couldn't take what the hell he was saying. Or she'll destroy his stuff and either walk away or say that he deserved it or something like that. You see what I'm talking about? Where the morality mob will use immoral actions to say that they're trying to get some type of moral outcome. She did an immoral act by hitting that man or throwing his stuff on the ground, but she's claiming she's the more moral one. How does that work? Is who? How do people base their damn morality? Where do people base their morality? Because I know damn well it's not God. People do not base their morality off of God. It's one thing if everybody based their morality off of God, but God is out of the picture. He's not, but he's out of the picture in the sense that how people think about what is moral and what is not moral. That's not why. So, if God is not in the picture, what basis or what grounding does one individual have over the next person to say that this person's morals are higher than this person's moral? What grounding do you have? I know as a society we might say something like that, but what morals do you have? Because there could be a group of people that say, look, I don't give a fuck about that. Like my morals is we should kill everybody that don't look like us. We should oppress everybody that don't look like us. We should harm everybody that don't look like us. And that's exactly what the hell a lot of people they do to this very day. They be claiming them damn rednecks and them white boys was doing that over there in Germany, but black people be doing the exact same stuff today. Yes, they do. They will do it today. A lot of these doggone offhanded different demographic different graphics are saying that they oppress. They do that stuff to this day. They will make justification as to why they should be in a superior position, why the actions and the things that they should do, how the and how they should move out here in this society, why it's moral, even though their actions are inherently immoral. But they're saying, oh, we need to do immoral things as a way to balance the scale. We need to do, and I'm not saying that the scale should not necessarily be balanced, but there's a way in a which that you should do that, and it's a way that you should. But it's like completely now starting to do the very things. The oppressed people are now starting to do the very things that the oppressors once used. How are we any better than them? How are we? But we using the state of morality, not because we using morality. What is our morality based off of? God? No, I guarantee you, it's not based off of God. So, what exactly are how's our moral values any more moral than them? How's that exactly? Why is it that people who are claiming that everybody should be tolerant are intolerable to people whose views and opinions are different than theirs? They'll cancel these people. They'll try to. You got people. It's just so doggone insidious and it's out of control. It's to the point that people will go to a restaurant. They antagonize the people. They're doing certain type of things. They're not following the rules and procedures. They're not following the policy codes. But because they're a woman, they're black, they're this, they're that, and they have a fit, and the person, the manager or somebody has the nerve to say something back to them, oh yeah, they'll blast them all over the place. Yeah, this company is so damn racist. How they racist, baby? They racist because they try to enforce the damn policies that they have. Everything is not damn racist. And this is the damn insidious part about this. Because now the morality mob is calling everything either sexist, racist, transphobic, homophobic, this, when it's not that at all. It's not that stuff at all. Sometimes it's not that. It's not that at all. It's just a person doesn't agree, or the person is about to get reprimanded for whatever type of action that they take. And they're about, oh man, that's wrong. That's wrong, man. This company racist. Man, that company was not racist. There's real cases of racism, and this is the part why I hate it so much, is because there's real cases where people are actually discriminated against. There's real cases where people are being harmed, abused, and da 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 da. But they drown out the damn, and they make the word racist, or they make these words so low, like they damn near mean nothing nowadays. Is because everything is racist, everything is sexist, everything is this, everything's transphobic, everything's, when you just trying to say this is me, this is where I want to live, and this is this. Everybody else has the right and the ability to do that, especially if they're in these oppressed groups. And but other people are not. People who are considered to be in the dominant group, people who are considered to be in these other groups, they don't have the right to express themselves. They don't have the right to invoke whatever type of rules and standards and procedures that they want. If they do, the morality mob gonna come after them. The morality mob will come after them and break that ass down. And that's exactly what the damn elites want. That's what they want. Is this immoral? It's the hypocrisy of morality in this society today. Everything is not moral. It's immoral. A lot of stuff is completely immoral. But we're using we believe that we're in such a much more moral state that we take immoral actions to justify it. Come on, man. It's like, what type of mess is this? What type of mess is this on every doggone record? I mean, every doggone level. What type of mess is this? This is not moral, okay? But that's my message for the days, man. It's this concept and this hypocrisy of morality. We use immoral acts as the way to justify how we are very much moral. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.